Well, I love to read, and I just resumed skiing after 20 years, and I've been really enjoying that. I also think that in our family, I'm sort of the planner. I love organizing trips and gatherings and hosting people. I love bringing people together. That is definitely a joy of mine.
I said for the vast majority of my adult life, I've enjoyed watching pretty much any and all sports. Something as nuanced as curling or ping pong, all the way to something as exhilarating as professional ice hockey or professional football. I enjoy taking care of my family and feeding them. In particular, I enjoy barbecuing any and all meats in any way, shape, or form.
I got a bachelor's of arts and science from Wellesley College, and then I went and made my way and got my MBA from Harvard Business School. For several years, I worked at Lehman Brothers. I was on the sales and trading floor. After Harvard Business School, I was trying to explore whether I wanted to be in venture capital or work for a startup. I did sort of dabble in working with a startup, but then I realized that I really enjoyed the venture side of the business. I ended up founding Accelstar Ventures, which is a early stage venture capital firm that invests in medical devices and high-tech technology. And we have been investing for the last over 15 years now. We have been able to take companies from ground zero all the way to bringing the products to market and being able to successfully exit out of them. It's really rewarding to be able to build companies and be part of the team that builds a company from ground zero all the way to the end.
I ended up taking over, resurrecting an established practice in the Merrimack Valley. I'm an invasive cardiologist. Not only do I spend a great deal of time taking care of patients in my community, I'm involved in a number of quality measures at the local hospital level, as well as at a global level as well. I've been able to, run a very viable, profitable practice in the healthcare space in a very potentially even unstable environment in healthcare.
A more experienced venture capitalist, when I was much younger, told me, well, if you want to be a player on the team, you should join a startup company. If you want to be a coach from the sidelines that's coaching many games at the same time, you want to be an investor. When I first started out my career, the idea of being a coach and getting exposure to lots of different games and being part of innovation, lots of different types of innovation, that variety, the heterogeneity was really exciting to me. And it still continues to be really exciting to me, but I want to expand my portfolio and my leadership capabilities and be able to really focus on one operating business and really create something of durable value. And I want to be that player. I want to be that operator that's able to bring that to fruition.
I see this as an opportunity, a new adventure in cultivating my existing skill sets. Furthermore, I see it as an opportunity to lead in a different manner. I see this as a tremendous opportunity to make an impact in a community. I see now more than ever as a tremendous ability to recultivate manufacturing in the United States.
Number one is going to be learning from everybody that's willing to help us learn. So it's almost like a listening tour that you do for the first 12 months. Really don't want to change anything, don't want to try any dramatic initiative, maybe a couple of small wins, but you are just learning. You want to get to know everybody, all the stakeholders involved. And then after that, I think it's really important to sit down with all the important stakeholders and create a strategic plan that's based off of what is the mission and vision of the company. From there, you build a strategic plan that's much more block and tackle for the next 5 years. And then you assign accountability of who's going to own parts of that strategic plan. And all the work you do comes back to that strategic plan and whether it is on mission or not on mission. And that's how you decide how you're going to allocate resources.
We really need to hit the ground running by shoring up the existing and potentially refresh the presence and brand. I think that's really important. I think that securing existing and new reliable partnerships. And then finally, I think that rather than focusing on the P&L for the first year, I think it's really important for us to focus on the customers.